The thing in fighting, the hard part about in the combat sports world is once you start to make that kind of money and you want to say, well, it never changed me. It's impossible not to change you. It's impossible to go from, where you were to where you are today financially. Floyd and I have known each other for a long time. And, when I first met Floyd, he lived in an apartment that Top Rank used to put a lot of their fighters in. Yeah. He lived in this apartment down on, I want to say it was off Flamingo. And, he just started to make some money. Yeah. So, I went over his house. He was showing me all the sweaters that he bought and all the things. Floyd's always been that guy. Yeah. He likes to shop and he likes to buy clothes. And, it started the minute he made his first dollar.
Right.
Dana White slammed Floyd Mayweather Jr. for allegedly faking his lavish lifestyle online. He referenced disputed property ownership claims and reports of unpaid debts. Asked in an interview about Mayweather's public image, White openly questioned the authenticity of the boxer's carefully crafted social media persona.
Security guards.
Do you think Floyd is definitely done?
No, I don't know if he's done. I mean, he could probably come back and he'll have a boxing match. I don't take away from what Floyd's accomplished in boxing, but he's stepping way over.
Dana White, well aware of how much Floyd Mayweather Jr. earned from his blockbuster fight with Conor McGregor, labeled him a reckless spender. White argued that no sensible person should struggle financially after earning such massive sums. He claimed Floyd lacks financial discipline, lives excessively, and questioned who could spend so carelessly without facing constant money troubles.
Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah. Dana White compared Floyd Mayweather Jr. to UFC fighters who earn much less yet manage their money responsibly, live modestly, and increase their wealth through smart investments. White also stressed that Mayweather isn't a billionaire, claiming he has ample evidence to prove it.
With somebody you know well, somebody you have worked with, obviously, Floyd Mayweather. I have been dying to hear your perspective, your thoughts, what you actually think about this YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money and, they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, to get in there and make money.
Dana White stated that while he doesn't know all the details of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances, he's certain Mayweather is not a billionaire and has no business spending so extravagantly. White criticized that half of Floyd's money goes on jewelry, calling it nonsensical. He referenced an interview where Mayweather claimed to earn $300 million a month, labeling a lie and saying only gullible people would believe such a figure. White also pointed out that Floyd's frequent false claims have caused stores to publicly call him out over debts. He questioned whether fighters like Nate Diaz, who reportedly demand $20 million for a fight, actually receive it. Fans noted that Mayweather is a classic gambler, bragging about wins but ignoring losses and lacking respect for money. His comebacks, White suggested, are clearly cash-driven. Even 50 Cent has criticized Mayweather's financial mismanagement. Supporters of White's claims added that while Mayweather may have some profitable ventures, they are likely offset by poor investments and reckless spending. White concluded there's no way Floyd is genuinely making $300 million a month.
Nate Diaz apparently wants $20 million to fight next. Is he going to see $20 million?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I never say never.
Dana White's point was highlighted when Floyd Mayweather Jr. posted his taxes online, showing an $18 million payment to the U.S. government, which sparked immediate criticism. Some questioned the check's authenticity, noting the missing routing number, while others said Floyd was exaggerating his importance. The post followed his $1.1 million spending on Super Bowl tickets, as he plans to bring an entire busload of guests to Allegiant Stadium for Sunday's big game.
That was able to capitalize on his fame, his personality, and everything else.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. wasn't going to miss the Super Bowl. According to World Boxing News, he was offered a VIP pass, but chose to arrange his own accommodations so he could bring a full group of guests, spending over $1.1 million. Mayweather explained, "I don't kiss heads and I never beg for anything, especially not a Super Bowl suite. I accept invites sometimes, but the person paying calls the shots. That's why I get my own seats and suites. Invite who I want and do what I want." He added that he felt blessed to take 34 people to experience the first Super Bowl in Las Vegas. Unfortunately for Mayweather, his hometown team, Detroit, fell short by just one win.
And, you know, when a guy like Floyd Mayweather starts putting it on you, it's not even going to be a fight. It's going to be ridiculous.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. added to the discussion about his spending, saying, "Just before dropping $1.1 million on the Super Bowl, I had to pay the IRS. Uncle Sam, $18 million in taxes. That's what I owed while retired. Imagine what I paid when I was active." Since retiring in 2015, Mayweather has earned over $500 million from boxing, owns a luxury club in Las Vegas, and has property investments outside the city, making claims of him being broke or near broke inaccurate. However, outspoken rapper-turned entrepreneur 50 Cent suggested Mayweather could still be facing financial struggles or tax issues, sparking debate over the boxing legend's true financial situation.
Fighting may be the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money, and, you know, they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, you know, get in there and make money. This is going to be such a one-sided, ridiculous ass whooping. It's not even going to be funny. It's going to be bad.
50 Cent's history with Floyd Mayweather Jr. may fuel his claims, but unusual activity has surrounded Mayweather lately. Forbes reported his net worth at roughly $700 million at the start of the year, with over $200 million earned from his 2015 fight against Manny Pacquiao alone. Could his money be running low? It seems unlikely, though appearances can be deceiving, that Mayweather's decision to fight Conor McGregor made sense from a business perspective. But his announcement of a New Year's Eve bout against 20-year-old Japanese kickboxing sensation Tenshin Nasukawa has left the boxing world puzzled. So much crazy stuff. I got so many different houses. As you can see, this is one of my closets, bags, stuff everywhere, a ladder here, you know, all over the place. Mayweather said point 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, shared strong opinions about the situation on Instagram. Some fans even suggested on Twitter that Mayweather might be running low on cash. While everyone anticipated a comeback, most assumed it would be against a former rival like Pacquiao. Instead, facing Tenshin Nasukawa under uncertain rules came as a complete surprise. Mayweather's appearance at the Tokyo press conference, slightly off and without his usual promotional team, including Leonard Ellerby, sparked discussions across boxing YouTube channels.
Look at what he has, his craft Irish whiskey, and I think he has a beard now. He goes from wearing sandals to have mink slippers. He goes from living in very meager house to living in an ivory tower. And he hadn't fought, I'm looking at his we last fought in January 2020. What do you expect when he steps back into the ring?
He's at a place in his life and in his career that, you know, he shows up every once in a while.
Some believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. is taking a different approach with his upcoming fight. At the press conference, the backdrop featured only the TMT logo, with no mention of Mayweather Promotions or his longtime broadcaster, Showtime. Unlike his usual flashy style and constant talk of money, Floyd didn't reveal his pay for the Tenshin Nasukawa fight. This led to speculation that he might be handling things independently and possibly seeking to boost his income. One Twitter user noted that a man who buys an $18 million watch will always need cash flowing in, while others shared similar thoughts, fueling ongoing debate.
Look at Canelo. Canelo is still the man.
Yes.
You know?
He's been for a long, long time.
And he jumps in there and he does it and he goes to work, and it's hard to stay at that level for a very long time. And Canelo's another guy. I mean, what's this guy clipping 40 mil a fight?
Easy.
Something like that. You know what I mean? Not including what he's making outside of the ring. So, a very unique few can do.
I wouldn't be surprised if Floyd Mayweather Jr. isn't as financially secure as he wants everyone to believe. Recently, he's been eager to set up fights with multiple opponents. Even a $300 million payday can vanish quickly given his spending habits. Something about these events seems off. Is Floyd simply cashing on his fame, or are there deeper financial and IRS issues? Time will tell, and 50 Cent will likely share all the updates on Instagram.
Crazy stuff. I got so many different houses. So as you guys can see, this is one of my closets. You know, we got bags, we got stuff everywhere. We got this ladder right here where you can take, you know, just got stuff everywhere. So, you know, you wanna go red bottoms, we can go all.
A jewelry store has filed a lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather Jr. over unpaid debts and breach of contract, including allegations of fraudulent deals and other financial misconduct. Court documents claim Mayweather ran an illegal operation with his chief of staff. For decades, Floyd has been known for two things: his exceptional boxing talent and immense wealth, making him the richest boxer in history. He has spent lavishly on yachts, jets, shopping sprees, and more, showcasing his extravagant lifestyle.
All Christian Louboutin that you guys want to do, whatever you want to do, all from the bottom all the way to the top. So, like any kind of bag and everything you can name is one of my closets.
However, 50 Cent stepped in after Floyd Mayweather Jr. began boasting about huge real estate investments. Following a New York shopping spree, Floyd appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon and made several bold claims.
People into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
50 Cent didn't take kindly to Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s claims, reacting on Instagram. "Oh my God, if it's safe to say, I should say, oh, Champ is the richest special student Mo." The 2010 Grammy winner continued to mock the retired boxer, adding, "Oh, damn. Wait, I think Champ thinks he owns those buildings. They are beating him out of the money. He says he doesn't know what he owns. Somebody tell Champ he just publicly said he lives in New York. They will take 58% of any income he has." 50 Cent even shared an image of Mayweather dressed as Pinocchio, implying his money claims were false.
You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do.
It once seemed like 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather Jr. had a friendship that could last a lifetime, but things took a turn. According to 50 Cent, Floyd asked him for help with Mayweather promotions while heading to jail. However, when 50 looked into it, he found there was no official company, no LLC, no incorporation, no proper setup. He jokingly called it Cap Champ and captioned his post, "We should slap the hell out of you. Laugh my head off. GLG Greenlight Gang. Let's work." 50 Cent and Mayweather have a long history, including several public clashes over the years. What seemed like just another spat gained credibility when updates on Mayweather's finances suggested some of 50 Cent's claims could be true. Despite the controversy and ongoing feud, Mayweather continues to spend lavishly, splurging on luxury jewelry, watches, cars, and private jets, maintaining his image as one of boxing's wealthiest figures.
Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dib, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. You know, so we brought them over. I brought them over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
In March 2025, Business Insider reported that public property records in New York City show no ownership transfers linked to Floyd Mayweather. The New York City Housing Partnership also confirmed it had no knowledge of any such deals. While nothing has been officially confirmed, this raises questions about whether Mayweather could be facing financial trouble. As more details emerge, the situation may become clearer. Shifting focus from real estate, boxing star Amir Khan criticized Mayweather for promoting conflict and allegedly profiting from his pro-Israel stance, adding another layer of controversy to the boxing legend's public image.
When you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you...
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I got to ask you for?
Floyd Mayweather has been a vocal and consistent supporter of Israel, visiting the country multiple times, donating money and equipment, and meeting with Israeli leaders and military personnel. He was even honored with a Champion for Israel award by Aish Hatra for his efforts against anti-Semitism and hate. However, his support has drawn criticism. In December, Mayweather was confronted by a mob in London over his pro-Israel stance. Witnesses reported that someone questioned him while shopping about his support for Israel, to which he replied he was proud to back the Jewish people. Observers told the New York Post that the attack appeared highly targeted.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather promotion.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated,
The incident occurred just days after the 15-time world champion launched the Mayweather Israel Initiative, a charity supporting Israeli orphans. In a recent interview with Poker FMA, Amir Khan criticized Mayweather for constantly flaunting his wealth wherever he goes. Khan called it unfortunate, but noted that it was intriguing how karma seemed to catch up with him repeatedly in these situations. Clip 18. He went on to say that Mayweather's arrogance is obvious in the way he flaunts his wealth. Khan argued that while no one can throw or display money like Floyd does, there's still widespread poverty in the world. Spending lavishly at strip clubs makes no sense, he explained. Wealthy individuals typically showcase their money through smart investments, but Mayweather simply shows off, acts extravagantly, and tries to belittle others. Khan added that karma seems to keep catching up with him repeatedly.